You know what I'm saying, yeah?
Love you so much, God.
Love you so much,
Thank you so
y'all.
much, God. I know how I feel being hopeless. Taking L's back to back, trying to keep your focus. The people that depend on me, they'll never notice. Cause I do what I'm supposed to, secure them and keep going. Ain't nobody life perfect, especially mine. I'm working on it though, I'm getting rid of felonies now. My credit 800, niggas can't discredit me now. I wanna ask you some shit, but you might tell me a lot. But hey, I barely care, I no longer live in my feelings, shit, I'm barely there. I can never live in New York cause I can't carry there. They say I can't live in my city cause it's crazy there. I'm like, shit, that's everywhere.
You know what I'm saying, yeah?
Nobody business, I don't fucking care. I don't kiss a tail, just know I had to hold up her hair.
We gotta be in, you know what I mean?
You got it, took what I took in there, but get on your knees and thank your God that I wasn't there. Grizz, but my niggas king folks, no
Big T
talking.
Grizzly in the building, you know what I'm saying? You're what's popping? 800 Shogun. In the building with gang them, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is outside.
You're
Sloan's out here being a hootie patootie, you know what I'm saying? Flying in first class with his cutie. Yeah, you like what I did there? I need to drop a mixtape right now. Anyways, bruv. Any fucking ways, yeah. Episode 121 of the Sucio Boyz podcast. Like I said, you already know who I am. I'm in the way, so let me get out the way. This one is going to be unorthodox as shit. Sloan, like I said, is jet setting, sky flying, limousine riding, gator wearing son of a gun. You already know he's gonna be here. I'll introduce him in just a second, but if I can turn your attention to the fucking blue corner, yeah. We're not even gonna do all the crazy intros like we normally do, but I just need to let you know this nigga is the flyest nigga in the room, even when he's not in the room. Him and Doc Brown always shutting shit down when they drive around town in the DeLorean because that's what they be exploring in. You know what I'm saying, yeah? All right, 10. Without further ado, the man that is back to the future, or back from the future, just to let us know all the hits that he's about to get ready to drop. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Mr. Marty McFlyer than you. Sir, how are you and how do you do?
you know what I'm saying? Gang, gang. You see the custom. You see it. You see the drip. You
Yeah.
see it. You see it. You know, I'm out here freezing my ass off. You
Utah
know, it's blizzard
Tundra.
season. On God. I mean, it
Yo,
could be worse though.
yo, what's the temp out there right now?
It is 29 degrees at the moment.
Nigga, how? How is it 29 degrees there? And it's like in the Great Plains, it's -1, my nigga. Oh, it's because it's flat. All right, never mind. Answer my own question. And there's no trees. They got no trees out there. I swear. It's like they ain't got no trees in the Great Plains. Anyways, bro. Anyways,
Crazy.
you already know who it is. I'm 800 Shogun. You know what I'm saying. Motherfucking Bruce Lee, Master Bruce with Bubble Goose, all that shit. I get loose. Nunchucks, back pocket, pop lock, drop it. You know what I'm saying? Naruto, I ain't no hoe. Take you niggas up top to the motherfucking village of the hidden Keith. You know what I'm saying? Spatially sparking in this bitch. All right then, cuz yeah, we really normally do have long intros, all that fun shit. Like I said, it's a bit unorthodox. Everybody's on weird different times. Sloan is here with us, but he's also out and about, you know what I'm saying, doing all the majestic things that he needs to do just to make sure that we can be great here on C.D.B Multimedia.
That's fucking right, niggers.
Yeah, you know, listen, y'all can't see him, but you hear that nigga like the voice
I'm out here
of
trying to
God.
close deals and wheeling and dealing. You know, I'm out here.
Yeah, what I said earlier, I was like, sky flying or jet
Right.
flying, limousine riding, gator wearing, son of a gun. Now,
You know
can
what
I
I'm
get
saying?
2
Big
claps in a
motion.
Ric Flair?
And I'm having a hard time keeping these Michael Jordans down.
Oh, jaywalking. You don't give a fuck.
Oh shit. All right then.
It's the
Mark.
jaywalking, jay smoking, driving through snow in the mountains, son of a gun. And I'm trying not to die in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Oh goodness. Y'all
Oh
can
God.
already tell the nigga is out and about moving because normally his microphone and his sound is super crisp, so you can tell he is somewhere where he has enough solace and silence that he can get his shit off without any disruption. So we appreciate you, brother, for stopping in.
You paid
Well,
for that
shit,
good
Sloan.
Wi-Fi.
Sloan, while you're here, bro, how's your weekend? How's your weekend, fam?
Shit, I'm out here making money. I'm working for the wife this week. She's on a consultation, which she does that shit. And yeah, I'm just tagging along, taking pictures. I'm gonna go hang out with some people. Hopefully, I get to see some people that I haven't seen in a while. And
Free big sis
I
Lala,
just
nigga.
yeah. That's the main reason why I'm out here. I got to go to New York tomorrow and go free Lala.
Oh God.
Her crazy little boyfriend and snatched her up. So now I got to go save her. And
Whoop that
then
nigga ass for the ancestors.
yeah. And shit. Shout out before I get all that out the way, shout out to Lafayette College. Bruh, they done treated me like a king out here. Shout out to my man Rob. Rob is family now, him and his beautiful family. They took us on $1,000 dinner last night.
What?
Yeah, $1,000. It costs
Huh?
$1,000 for 6 people to eat a dinner.
Where y'all eat at the fuck?
One of the most fancy little steak places out here, and that shit was fantabulous.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Oh, I got the lobster mashed potatoes with the lobster bisque and a 28-ounce porterhouse, medium, of course.
Yeesh.
And then like
I know.
everybody else, like it was kind of like the sides were like family style. So like if you got those sides, you just got a ton of sides. I banged that shit for lunch today.
Sounds
But
delicious.
yeah,
God.
Rob's a great dude. Like he's gonna be around us a lot. So it was a fantabulous time, dog. I'm having a great time. Got on vacation, still working. Gonna leave the country in a few days. You know, and some of you poors
I
aren't
hate
doing.
this nigga so
Some of you poors, the
Oh,
poors.
oh my God.
much.
Nipples out and everything in different countries,
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh,
Nipples out, toes in the sand. What they say the other day, my friend,
This
she was
nigga
like, I
touching
can't.
sand. Not
My
grass,
homegirl,
nigga, sand.
my homegirl was like, oh man, I can't wait to go on my first trip of the year in like March. I said, girl, I'm on my second.
oh my goodness. Damn it. Damn
I'm
it.
trying. She was like, I'm trying to go on 12 trips. 12 trips this year. I said, that's about what I do every year.
Nigga just got a stunt.
It's not.
For
No.
real,
First of all, if it's not stunning if it's your regular life.
That's a true statement.
You're
It's
just
just,
doing what you naturally do. That's not stunning.
it's just it's a I don't know how to place this, but it's just like a jab without a jab. It's like a phantom punch.
It's
Like
only a jab to people who are poor.
it was like an accident. You know, you always just play fighting and you accidentally, hit him in the nose.
No,
You'd be like, my bad,
sometimes
my bad.
those accidental punches be for real.
Wait,
It's like I didn't accidentally punch you in your nose, nigga. I did that on purpose. My bad.
uh
But yeah, like I said, my week has been interesting, just traveling and arguing with people in random private lounges and shit.
okay. I thought you were
Oh
about to
yeah.
say Twitter Spaces at first, and I was like,
Oh
yeah, I know.
no. I ended up I almost beat up somebody in TSA because they was talking to
what?
my wife crazy. No,
Whoa. Recap.
I don't know. That's her story to tell you. I don't know what he said, or I just know that when I went through TSA, they stopped my wife for a random check, and she was not happy about it by the time she got to me. And I was like, she was like to the point, y'all know my wife. She don't really curse or nothing like that, or be loud in public. She was mad. I was like, do you want me to go back and fuck this nigga up? Because we can cut this whole vacation short. I'll beat this nigga ass and We can go right back home.
Get bebopped right quick.
We get Bebop and Rocksteady. You want hands? You finna get all these hands.
Mickey, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? All 10 fingers, nigga.
Also, I want to say shout out to the sponsors and also the new sponsors that I will be announcing in a couple of days. I told you, nigga, diarrhea flow. Not shit on niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Air
Oh,
horns in the
God.
chat.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Ben. Ben know who he is. Shout out to him. As soon as we get the little minor details knocked out, we'll make an announcement. You know, it's still within the weed companies and stuff like that. It's just for you fake weed smokers. For those who like diet smoke.
What, like the CBD?
Yeah, boy. Delta 9, Delta 8, all that.
I mean, the CBD sure you be hitting though when you hurt.
All right, man. Look, I smoke it.
That's the first
and
choice.
They paying me for it.
I like regular weed.
Regular weed.
I don't want nothing with a name.
I like regular weed, unless it's some type of strain. Don't give me none of that.
You know, and then on top of that, that Stan Lee is.
Yeah, that Stan Lee. You saw the multiverse, my nigga?
Boy.
This nigga saw Spider-Man swing through New York on his way to eat.
I'm the new Kang. I'm the new Kang the Conqueror, big dog smoking
Speaking of Kangs, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Kangs, happy birthday and shout out to one of the greatest human rights activists, civil rights activists, Martin Luther King Jr. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating his birthday. It would be completely inappropriate to do gunshots, so we're just gonna you know what I'm saying? Hallelujah, holla back.
Your job racist as fuck if you work today.
Hey, go out there and fuck a white woman today.
Hey, listen, I was trying to look all through the timeline just to see if somebody was culturally appropriating Martin Luther King's birthday to say some bullshit while they simultaneously support human genocide all across the planet. So I was looking, you know, I thought that's what y'all was going to talk about in Spaces, but you know, we'll save that for another time.
Oh, no, I don't talk about other issues in other countries. I got issues in my own country to worry about. I know y'all going through whatever y'all going through. Peace and blessings, love and light to the y'all situation. But what y'all going through over there is over there. I'm more worried about not dying over here. And if that sounds insensitive, so what? I'm selfish.
No, it's a
respect the honesty.
I think
look, here's how I feel about that. Everybody wants to talk about what's going on over there, but you would walk past a homeless person right now in your own country that look just like you. You will step over somebody who looks like you to go help another country when you can put the money into your own country. We're not a superpower. We're struggling. We live in check to check. America is living check to check. Let America shut down again and see what happens. Dog, like I care. I wish you the best. But over here, we're going to be in that same boat soon. And y'all ain't going to send them billions back over here.
That's a negative.
Y'all ain't going to have no hashtag talking about pray for America. Y'all going to have a party when we burn down.
The rest of the world might. I mean,
I hope it works out for you, big dog.
In the store. That's crazy.
I hope it works out for you, big dog. I'm so sorry.
A lot of people use the hard R talking about supporting Palestine, and I'm like, do you really? Do you really?
I'm not going to get involved in that. I don't know enough about it. Then that's why I just say, hey, peace and blessings.
Hey man, listen, I feel it because I can't get mad at it, and I think that's a very valid point to make. I simultaneously, while staying on the politically, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, is
And also, this is not a political show. So
this is not. We do not do this here. We normally do that on C.D.B podcast. You know what I'm saying? Hosted by yours truly. But I will say this is that I think it's a luxury sometimes for people that can see suffrage and oppression happening in their own country, and then they openly can object against oppression in someone else's country.
It's the cool thing to do on the timeline.
Yeah. Trust and believe, bro. That's why I was on bumpers. And I know a single nigga has not responded to my post when it's like, hey, big dog, while you're here, if you're gonna say, oh, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day and oppression, and well, why are you so loud when it comes to talk about reparations, my nigga? And being totally against it. Ooh.
because they only care when it don't happen to niggas.
Oh, no disrespect to my shout out Dre. No disrespect to my nigga, and I have to say this because people are fucking stupid. No disrespect to my niggas that that dab in the milk, or you have an affinity, but don't co-opt Dr. King's message as an excuse for your affinity for enjoying white women. He's talking about like everybody.
And you that enjoy white men.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Talk about it. Can we get some gunshots for that?
Yeah. For sure. We're far enough away from Martin Luther King to do this. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because you can post one part. I gotta drink. Like, stop it. You don't stop it.
Y'all niggas are dream smashers.
Like these niggas ain't show no one bit of respect. Like I love the funny memes, X Kang and the credit jokes. They funny, but it get to a point where some of you niggas is getting flagrant.
Yeah.
Flagrant with the disrespect towards Miss Coretta and Dr. King. That it's like y'all, it be the people on your own team sometimes. Like all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Hey man, I shared one and one only. But while I did that, I simultaneously shared a whole bunch of shit that they will talk about with Martin Luther King and his nonviolence. And then I'm like, y'all also know that like he said fuck y'all at the end, right? Like, yeah, nah, they don't want to talk about it. Or why was he such an activist and what was he an activist for? And then I just take a step back and I wait for it. But I digress. Anyways, we'll keep it moving. We'll talk about that on another podcast somewhere else that's not Sucio Boyz. Marty, how was your weekend, cuts?
Yo, shout out to Dr. Dabber.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Dabber.
Dr. D and them.
Hey, yo.
Oh, God.
Yo.
Dr. D and them. Oh, I didn't say the D. You have to pause
Hey,
Dr. D.
Yo.
That's possible?
Yo.
You gotta throw up the two eyes for that? That's crazy. Wow, we might have to have a list for that too. Like, damn, like what's possible and what's not. Niggas don't even know how to talk now.
What's pause? Like, hey, we'll talk about that off,
yeah, we'll
off
write
air.
that down.
That's hilarious.
Write that down. Cause like I need to know. We need a manual now at this point because I don't know what the fuck you can say.
We have a manual.
You be trying to make a good ass point, and then all of a sudden niggas be like, pause, and it's just like no matter what you supposed to say, you could have a lot of numbers, the meaning of life.
You gotta go back and you be like, what the fuck did I say?
You're just like, damn, like you literally could be ready to tell the nigga, like God called you, like here's the meaning of life and lotto numbers. I'm about to tell you. I say one thing, and niggas is like, yo,
yo.
Hey, we gotta write this down. We gotta write this down. But you ever caught an ayo from like an like an unexpected source?
Oh, did you see that video that was on it was the Sloan, you probably see it. It was that sports video where that commentator was talking. He's like, yeah, you definitely got to get the D. And then the nigga forgot where he was for a second.
He looked at him. He was like, the defense. And he was like, all right. And then he just started.
Chris Rose
everything
and
he sold does not say pause. Yeah, that nigga, it took all the energy in his being to not say pause. Like he's like, what?
Yo, yeah, my man was like, excuse me?
Yeah, he didn't say,
Like,
excuse me. He just
he
looked
just
at Buddy
tightened up.
like,
No, the facial expression was like,
At that point, you should have just said it because like you said it with your face because we all was thinking it, but then like I could be on the TV like
anyways.
that.
Oh
I'm like,
man. I digress. Catching an Ayo from like,
right.
nah, it's like a person that just hit you with an Ayo and you was like, what?
yeah, like
What
if your grandma hit you with the, hey, yo, bro. Like if my grandma hit me with the, hey, yo, bro, that's mad cap. I just look at my grandma like, who have you been with? What
yo,
what young nigga is fleecing you out of your social security check?
Oh
yo,
my
my
god.
fucking little brother did that shit. And I think it might have been, I couldn't tell if it was my youngest brother Jordan or if it was my brother Jalen that has Asperger's. And if it was my cousin, like if it was him that had Asperger's, and this it was like, hey yo, like hold on, nigga, you playing with me? Because
Hey, hey, them kids with the touch of the tism be hilarious. And I ain't talking about like the full touch. I'm talking about a slight touch that's still on the spectrum, but like at the top of the spectrum. Like
right,
them little motherfuckers have me dying. I follow this one little girl on TikTok.
This
I
nigga really
don't know
say
her.
touch of the tism.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
touch of the
That's the
tism.
name of the pod. That is the name.
But she got a touch of the tism, but she's a little girl. She got to be like 13, 14, 15, teenage girl, and the Down syndrome is up. Like she cool as shit. She hood in a motherfucker, and she a little. I think she Mexican, or she might be Mexican or black, but the little girl is her fucking hilarious. And I just
Oh,
be like, yo, that little girl is funny as fuck. And her mom let her, like, she letting her come about as a regular child, and like her and her mom spat back and forth. And I'm just like, oh god. She think she dressed like a little black boy. So she got the sweatsuits and hoodies, and she be sagging and rubbing her hands together, thinking she a Kappa. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious.
nah, that's crazy. But also, I gotta watch new content now. That's hilarious. Cause I
I'm gonna
swear,
send it to you. I'm
I
gonna send it to
swear,
you because them kids with the touch of the tism be the best.
yo, when my brother said that shit, and I was like, I just looked like, hold on. First off, which one of you niggas said that? Because if it's my youngest brother, I get it. Because you know he, what's up, gang? Like everything that like these new niggas say.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
know.
the little girl said. She's like, "What's up, gang? Gang, gang, gang." I was like, "Oh shit, she a thug."
That's
Yo,
that's
having a
my
touch of the
that's my daughter
tism.
right now. She don't got the tism, but she says some shit sometimes. I was like, I gotta be careful when she in the room because I don't want the school calling me on some shit. The oldest said something to her, and she was like, "Hey, that's sus." And I look over like, "Fuck, you know that word?"
Oh my
Or she was like, "Yeah,
gosh.
she got some new boots for the snow," and she said somebody called him ugly. She was like, "I told that boy that he being cat. These are fire." And I was like,
Uh, my son, dude, he's only 6 and he's starting to say them words. I'm like, hey, big dog. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and shut the fuck up with all that shit, because you're not about to be in this house saying none of that. Talking about
uh,
sus gang. Nah, dad, that's sus. Boy,
They ever hit you?
I
They ever
will
hit you with the
punch you.
yurt like random? Anytime they get some or they get excited about something, it's just out of nowhere.
Oh no, man. I'm trying
Yeah.
to get him to do that though. I'm trying to get him to do that. I'm trying to get him hip. If I can get my daughter will do it only if I do it. But like my son, I'm just trying to get him off an impulse to just do it like yeah. But it sounds like he's just saying like yo and
Yeah, yeah. The 5-year-old can't like talk well. Sorry, babe. 5-year-old can't talk well, so he go yeah, and I'm like,
It
Oh,
sound like an upset bird.
he's like yeah. I'm like, just
like, hey, big dog. A for effort. A for effort.
we gonna
Marty,
try
I don't
again.
even think you told us about your fucking weekend, my nigga.
Oh, it was a blizzard. We got like 5 inches of snow, so I was in the house writing music. playing Xbox, playing
No,
PS5.
not this nigga looking
Chill.
out the window and it's snowing. Oh, he about to drop all the winter bangers.
On
Bruh,
God,
he finna write a case and tank and genuine.
All your favorites. All
some
your
shit is
what them
some
niggas
shit is coming.
yeah, what's the
Oh,
genuine tank or wait.
CGT,
Tyrese, TGT.
Yeah.
CGT.
Yeah, you
Man,
definitely
I'm trying.
definitely
I
gotta.
gotta stay busy. The Grammys is in like 2.5 weeks, so
Yeah, and then when we come back for that, this nigga gonna be Grammy winning. Oh, nigga, you talk about the price is gonna go up when this nigga
is that a Monday?
wins.
What day is the 4th?
I don't know. Nigga, we just got to the 15th on accident and I sneezed.
Hey, let them niggas know what categories you nominated for.
Oh, let me pull. I gotta pull the list up. Oh no, it's a Sunday. Okay, we good. We good. So the pod we would pod on the 5th. Let's see. I do not. Hold on. I gotta like look that up. Best R&B. I know we got 72 is got one for best R&B. Um, it's like three for the Jaguar 2 album. One for How Does It Make You Feel, Joey Monet. And then there's another one I forgot about. That's just for the album in itself. Hold on, let me look that up. I always gotta
Hey,
look it
look
up.
at
Nigga, tell them
him.
about the Chris Brown shit.
I mean that the Grammys hate on him. Chris Brown is the Leo DiCaprio of the Grammys, where he just gets snubbed for shit all the time.
They just want him to show up.
He just like this. I think it's his first nomination in like 4 years. So
Get that nigga what? Get that
I don't
nigga
know.
Y'all
his
gonna win.
award.
Y'all gonna
Listen,
win, and then you gonna pod like a motherfucker on Monday.
yo, the
Oh,
price
that's
just
it.
went up so heavy.
Oh, let's
Listen.
go.
All right then. My weekend was cool. Didn't do shit. I was sick. Everything is ass. And fuck all y'all niggas. So I was absolute gremlin on the internet. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was by myself and I just need to shut the world off for a couple days. So I'm gravy. And yeah, and I got commissioned for more shit, more sports shit. These jerseys, it's like jerseys, jackets, jeans, getting ready to do a pair of like snow pants and shit too. Starting to get into pants now, so like basically I'm just into all apparel, but I digress, bruv. I digress. All right then. Fellas, we can officially get into it because we will not be long. Hey, yo, pause. All right then. Yeah. Um, where should we start first? Do we want to, you know what? Let me just get this shit off my chest. Because if I don't, then when I step into the cyberspaces with you niggas one more time, I'm gonna have to lose my shit. And I kind of sort of already did anyway today, but I'm gonna just put it out on Front Street just so y'all understand and know where I'm at. We're just gonna do, you know what, when it comes to like niggas being content creators, I would be so I would not be the type of person I am when it does come to content and creation. You niggas are copy paste niggas. You niggas are absolute photocopies. Half of you niggas have no fucking originality. You ain't read a book, so you don't know stories. You can't imagine things by yourself because you got to be told what to do. Half of you niggas have like absolutely no fucking imagination. I could tell how many books you read. Y'all wanted to make
Gunshots
fun
in
of,
the chat, please.
yeah, y'all wanted to make fun of Cat Williams, and now how many fucking books he read, or did you think he didn't read? And like, you niggas get on my nerves because like every fucking time I get on the internet, I can pretty much tell you this is what's going to happen. It's going to be something that somebody somewhere did originally, and then it maybe got so many likes, whatever. You have a bigger what brand or whatever the case may be. A lot of you motherfuckers on TikTok, more often than not, while it is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, so we gonna get this fucking funky off. For those of y'all listening, it's the day after. But fuck y'all. it's a lot of white content creators that like will still like black content creators, and then we're like, hey yo, we gotta support, but then it's a lot of black content creators that are also doing the same shit the white people are doing. So you niggas are unoriginal. Half of y'all don't even, y'all just got recycled fucking shit. Y'all can't come up with your own shit. If people actually listen to you like they are listening to us right now, you don't know it, like you can't hold a fucking conversation. You niggas are dorks, yo. Half of y'all are not funny. You have no originality. You were probably in fucking show tunes, acting class, something, but you were the nigga that was in the back playing role 1B guard A that like just had to stand there. But when you see something on the interwebs, and then it's somebody that probably isn't the most flashy, flary person, they might be, you know, big white dude from the hills or country or something. They might be a black guy from the hood, whatever, gang, don't matter. But then y'all try to co-opt their shit, and it's crazy to me. Like, I'm so tired of seeing couples get into the elevator. Then it's the one good looking girl that walks in wearing something that's super form fitting. And then the nigga in the group or the couple is standing there sweating bullets. His water starts shaking. I've seen that shit at least 10 times from different creators. You niggas are unoriginal, and you should go play in traffic backwards until you find your own originality. Maybe that might be against the pearly gates. I don't know. But other than that, I'm just saying, like, I can't stand you niggas. You niggas are fucking corny. Like, cool.
They're the problem.
Yeah, like, dog, it's just y'all see some shit, it gets popular, y'all try to get this shit for clicks and views instead of like, let me build my own original content. Then you start hating on niggas that actually are getting some shine because they're like, nah, I'm gonna stick with this shit right here because I like doing this. And then people start paying attention to them. You think, I can hop on this train. No, the fuck you can't, my nigga. You cannot duplicate or repeat greatness.
Yeah. Oh, where's blah blah blah? Of course we blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up.
Dog.
Shut up.
Like, half of
Shut
you
up.
niggas just follow the folks that like can show you how to get clicks, likes, and views and these like catching displays of things, which I get. I know some people are out here trying to, build a brand or business or whatever. I totally get it. So I can see why they would do that, right? If there's something that you're trying to do that is an original idea. But listen, my nigga, it's so many of y'all that got clothing brands and you niggas don't even fucking know how to match clothes. You don't even know shit about seasons. You don't know when a season is, what colorways are coming. Y'all just coming up with shit. Y'all might think, oh man, this nigga's going off the deep end hating. No, nigga, no. I said this shit on a Facebook Live and had somebody get mad at me because I didn't say nobody's name or words. I was just telling people like absolute truths. There are niggas that
don't know shit about texture.
Yeah, there are niggas that get this shit from places overseas that they don't know about. They just get it because they grab it in a colorway. Then they go to like Etsy or something like that and then get somebody else that actually has a screen printing machine or whatever have you, put it on there. And then they're like, all right, I just started my brand. My nigga.
But that's how you start a brand, though.
That is true. That is a true statement. But not everybody has the wherewithal. Like, not all of y'all need to have a fucking clothing line. Not all of y'all
need to have a podcast, a clothing line.
Not all of you niggas, like, you niggas are copy paste. Listen, and if you come to me and you ask me, hey man, I would really like to start a podcast. Okay, my nigga, what do you want to do? I have too many. That I don't even do. That lets
it's so funny when somebody's like, man, I want to start a podcast. And the first thing I say is, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. And then you don't want to start a podcast.
Right. They want you to help start it for them. They want you to help get the ball rolling. They want you to help getting it going, which I get it. But like, here's what it all boils down to. And what I'm saying is like, if you can try and fail and do stuff. And I totally get when it's like, hey, this is the thing. If you're using a sound or something in like a reel or a video, that's not what I'm saying. What I mean is like when you legit go snatch and grab somebody's funny content, but then it's just the fact of like, oh god damn it. And half of you niggas got joint accounts. Like that's
Oh, I
super
hate that.
nasty. Like super nasty.
The joint Facebook, the joint grams. It's just
As soon
Boy, I
as
know
oh,
when your picture, when y'all a couple picture in your personal social media, we know you fucked up.
yeah, bro,
oh
get
God, y'all
out.
ain't happy. Y'all ain't happy. We know that.
Get out. Get
You own your
out.
truth, my nigga. Oh, I got that list by the way.
What is it?
So best R&B performance. There's two in there. There's one for Chris and one for Victoria. For Summer Too Hot and How Does It Make You Feel? Then the best engineer album, non-classical for Jaguar 2 as a whole. Best new artist for Victoria, Jaguar 2 as a whole. Contribute on it, so it counts. And then best R&B album.
Yes, sir.
Mm,
Love to
Like,
see
way
it.
to
You know
go,
what I'm
my
saying?
guy. Now,
Love it.
I was bragging about you earlier today, and someone posed a great question, and I couldn't answer it. And
huh.
they was like, with your pod mate that is a 6-time Grammy nominated songwriter. They asked, does he write the entire song or is it like a group effort? I was like, nigga, I don't know. I just know this
It
nigga put out
depends.
hits.
Oh, so I mean, it depends. I don't like doing. So the thing is, the problem. Short answer: certain songs you can write if there's multiple writers, because somebody you could have came up with the melody, you get a writing credit for it. You could have came up with part of the hook, you get a writer's credit. The problem with that is because it's already hard enough to get paid writing the fucking song. Too many splits that way. If I can avoid that at all costs, I usually do so. Or sometimes if it's a flat rate where you just might have some shit and then you present it, and if they want it, they'll take it. You sell it, it's theirs now. There's no
Mm.
residuals on the back end of that. I hate doing that, but like when you work with movies, people like movie studios or certain things or soundtracks for TV shows, that's the thing. For the most part, no, you just I write the song. But and the other ones, the nominations, like three of them are just for the album itself, contributed to it. So everyone that contributed to that, that win counts for them. Ultimately, it's for the artist. There's two songs that were singularly penned that have their own nominations. The rest are for the album in itself. But if that song is on the album, it counts. I'll
Okay.
take it.
Mhm.
I'll take
Interesting.
It's
it.
like a group project.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Everybody gets an A.
Right.
Yep.
Aha. Now I
Two
no.
individual, but the other three. So I'm wrong. It's damn. So that's five. So that's seven actually. That's not
Oh
six. That's seven.
This nigga
That's
got
seven.
so many Grammy nods, he just be forgetting how many he got.
I love
Look at
it
God.
and hate it at the same time. But yeah,
I
I
don't hate
apologize.
it at all.
I don't hate it at all.
Oh no,
I want him
I
to
hate it.
have
I hate it at the same time for some certain shit because the niggas is still waiting to hear back on some other things. But we I don't want to get in
mhm.
trouble, so we're not gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that one off mic. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we gonna say. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, bruh.
my yeah, you know what I mean, Mike? All
Mhm.
right then.
For
But
sure,
listen, my apologies for going off on the tangent, but like I said, it's a lot of you niggas
it
doing
was
this,
necessary.
and
Isn't it,
it's
bruh?
ugh, it's 2024, and we just gotta like it's accountability year, bro. It's the accountability year. So I think what is best for all of us as humans is that we should hold each other accountable because we all share this big blue water rocking space. Um, and you know what I'm saying? Listen, if I
You're
gotta see you on the internet and because the algorithms are algorithming and it's funny content, please don't let me go and find somebody originally posted this shit. Like, come on, big dog. Like, or if they do a voiceover of the person and then just steal their whole flow. I've seen that happen too, and that's gross. Like, it's a lot of you fucking soccer moms, you white bitches out here just doing that shit. Like, and then it's like a whole dude, then it's a black dude, but you like take his whole flow and cut his whole shit. And he
Bro, I seen
actually
I,
on the Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying it's audio. Like it's his voice that y'all using, and you just did hit verbatim. Like the whole
Bro,
skit.
I seen a black dude show me how to do some kind of nice photo on TikTok. Like he went through step by step on how to do it. Bruh, raw white boy, like two frames, like 2 swipes later, cut the man out, like muted his video, and then said his shit verbatim and posted it as his own with the dude in the video.
That's fucking crazy.
He took dude's video,
Took his whole content,
and did a picture-in-picture voiceover on it, like it was his. I was like, dog, I just seen this.
That's nasty work. That's where I go in and comment like, "Hey, you ain't gonna get my man," and then tag the original person just so that way. Yeah, I got to. It's just my civic duty. You know what I'm saying? As a social media activist,
I've seen somebody steal Southside Gun shit. I seen somebody steal Southside Gun whole tweet,
nigga,
and put it on TikTok like it was theirs. I got in the comments like, "Hey, yo, you gonna give my man his credit?"
Yeah, yeah, no, straight up. Southside Gun, shout out to you, bro. Because this niggas that is still in this list, shit. And you was the first thing I ever seen a list of things that women can't do. And the shit about it is like
things that men can't do.
Or yeah, that's right. Excuse me, things that men can't do. But
we do have a list though.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's documented by time frame.
Dog, we should do a list that said we should add don't make lists on the list.
Oh God. No, what's it called? I sent the thing. Me and him was looking at that there's a no dick list. So I mean, if they doing this, they get no dick.
Yeah, nah, you out here just
see. I did that. That ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm not in the streets no more. So
yeah,
anytime she wanted, I'm handing it out.
Here you go. I got loads for you.
I got a little 7-inch sub for you real quick. You do that thing. You do that thing. I like to get the 9 for you.
Yeah, I got loads for you. You know what I'm saying? Double entendre. Don't ask me how I did it. You're welcome. But anyways, fellas, we can keep it pushing. But fuck y'all who just be stealing shit. And you know what I like to do? Robin Hood, you niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm so petty. I will snatch and grab your whole shit, but I will tag you in it.
I look, if I see you did something and I know somebody else is somebody else's work, I'll report your shit.
Straight up.
I'm that petty. Fuck you, nigga.
Straight up. Oh my goodness. That's why, you know, sometimes niggas can't talk. And speaking of niggas that cannot talk. All right. Sometimes when we do these things across the interwebs, like get on the social medias and people start talking, you know, depending upon the space that we are in, it's a whole bunch of you niggas that just be out here scaring the hoes. And I mean men and women, because some of you hoes is scary as shit too. Case in point. And I'm gonna be a whole petty nigga because I can, because fuck y'all, I don't watch wrestling. Listen, fam, we were chilling, and you know, gang always likes to get into Twitter spaces, host certain stuff. I know that there's certain folks in the gang that like pro wrestling, and there's certain folks that get into other shit, right? And you know, when we're in those talk spaces, there's a lot of people that are coming together that normally, you know, maybe have not heard certain things in conversation, or they're just not familiar with it. But goddamn, dude, somebody was in there today and I heard the wells in the vaginal cavities drying all the way the fuck up. Dried up so much my dick shriveled.
Just preening.
Yeah, that was the conversation today. But
I
Hey,
missed
y'all
it.
know,
I missed it.
y'all
Feel
know
me?
how, hey, the other day when they got to talking about some serious shit, I was like, oh, the dicks are on soft right now.
Oh my. The Tito's night, the Tito's vodka night.
Yeah. I
Ah,
was like,
dirty
oh,
water
bro.
niggas.
I was
You
like,
bitches that
y'all are just taking up, y'all are drying up all the dick in the room.
damn.
We are, this
I
is
didn't know
so
you.
In
boring.
Detroit, in the GD, in Detroit, Chicago, just like and who got strays? I got a stray. I think GD's got a stray.
Yo,
Detroit
just
was
because
it
this bitch is a
Detroit got a
vaginal
stray?
assassin. Like what? Like I'm sorry, you did that. And
Just
now
because she's not a
She was
vaginal assassin.
she was giving out ED like coupons.
Not, bro, she was sending them kids back to God
yo,
on a first class flight.
like, oh, I
I
just
was
got
like, who
this.
hurt
You know
you?
what? Let me go ahead and return this. I
Who
need to
And
make a
hurt
Hannah
you?
Granny,
return.
she was getting cooked in other spaces too. I was
Uh,
like,
Wait, other ones
damn,
too?
yeah, then I went
yeah.
into another space.
We got
With
cool with a whole nother space group just for her.
yeah, and then all the little hood boogers that was in there, like, thank you. We don't need a man to explain it for. Oh, okay. Oh my god. You
Yeah,
bitches, you
nah, they
motherfucker.
was finna eat that hun up. We was in the
They
side
was
chat like,
about to, and
hey,
I was
we was in
like,
Wait,
the
all
oh,
side
I
chat
right.
like,
missed
hey,
it. I
abort,
missed it.
abort, big dog. This ain't for you.
I seen the
Hey,
text,
This ain't
and I
what
was
you
like,
want.
next time that happens, just shoot me a text, man. Code 6. Hey, hon, I'd have jumped in the trenches with
Dog,
you.
dog.
nah,
It
because
was
they
too
tried
many.
to.
It was too many.
I was already on violence, high key because they were trying to get at Dre, and somebody
And
tried to
they
be
ended up
funny.
accepting Dre into the crew.
Yeah,
Wait,
and this nigga
wait, they were
stayed on
accepting Dre?
stage. Yeah, this nigga
Yeah,
stayed on stage in like the most hood rat
Were they
fucking
buying?
space.
Really?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
And
bro.
he was holding court. They love
And
Dre.
yeah. They were
They
like,
love they love
He's
Dre
a trap?
because they tried to come at Dre because somebody went through he asked to come up and speak, and then
Yeah.
somebody went through his media on
Okay.
his
He
page
got
and saw he
screened.
was married to a yeah, and they saw he was married to a white woman, and they tried to call him out on it. He stood on that shit like, hey, nah, that's my bitch. Anybody got a problem with it? Fuck y'all. He ain't said like that, but that's how I say it. But I'm
Mm,
gonna interpret for Drake in hood because
yeah.
he speaks fluent Colorado, and
Yes.
so like he need me to come in there and say like, yo, shut the fuck up. This this who I love. Y'all got a problem with it? We can go, and they
It ain't like they
respected
gotta
him for
fuck with
that.
you down.
I was like, man, first of all, this is some internet shit, bruh. Like you gonna get mad at somebody? Nah, I don't care. That lady love him. Hey, we stand for Hadley on this show.
right.
If y'all got something to say wrong about Sister Hadley, meet us outside. Shit, you can meet us inside. I like to fight. It don't matter where I fight.
Yeah, it don't. I was in there ready for go time, and then I just heard fucking ignoramus.
And then I hate that when people see you coming into the defense of that of her, they're like, oh, you capping for a white woman. No, I'm capping for my friend's wife.
Right. Something you
It
bitches
don't
will
matter.
never
It
be.
just so happens that she is white.
Something that you bitches will never be.
I mean,
And
I don't know that. Who
you know
knows?
what? I'm gonna say it. They won't. It's a lot of them the way that they act. They will not. That is not how you get it. You get. I would call them trapper keepers. You know what I'm saying? It's a bitch that's gonna like old
Wait
girl
a
was talking
minute.
about.
Time out. Before we even get any further in this, I was watching this Lakers highlight on the Sports Center. Somebody need to tell LeBron to shave his fucking head.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that
time. It's
nigga
time
was
to let it
brushing the
go.
shit out of his scalp.
No,
Yo,
I just seen him go down the lane and it looked like bald tires. You know how the tires be bald on the side of your car
You got
your
enough
tires
money
be
to get
super
it
slick.
fixed.
Bro, he can't get that. Once you start going in the top of in the crown of your head, you done, big dog.
oh God.
He got the same slick that I got in the back of my head. Oh dog,
No, me too.
it's a wrap. He got that Tory Lanez. I'm just gonna get the hairline fixed. I ain't gonna worry about the back.
I mean, I think I hear if you go to Turkey, they figured out a way to fix the middle, but
Bro, I
you
just
go
figured out if
to
you
jail.
just shave your head, you cool.
A lot of work,
Shave it,
bro.
God.
dog.
They
Um,
didn't tell us
Don't
that part. You gotta share that shit every day. It's annoying.
I don't. I
I
shave
haven't reached
every
that level yet.
I'll shave about a week and a half. It looked like a
Really?
nice little taper when I decide to cut my hair.
I gotta shave every day or else it'd be smooth as shit next day. Like stubble. Nigga, it ain't even been 10 hours yet. How in the fuck?
also,
The beauty of
if we
hair
can say
growth.
if we could say this, because there's a lot of times when people get into these spaces, and I
Scared
always
of hoes.
yeah, scared the shit out of the hoes. But like when you try to like dick measure, and like you the only nigga in the contest because nobody else was trying to even have that convo, like niggas will name drop. That's super nasty work. Niggas started talking about accolades, super nasty work. We were somewhere. I think this was in the same. It was in the same spaces with.
When I get to throwing my bank account around, super nasty word.
Oh, oh.
not you, Sloan.
No, I'm
It
talking about the
was
niggas
niggas
that
that was
niggas that post statements and then put it in the
ah
jumbotron of the thing. Like nigga, your interest rate is trash. Why are you? Why?
yo, and niggas get in there and start talking. It's so nasty because it was the same little hood booger fucking space that we were in when Dre was on stage, which is crazy.
I see this
Um
in everything. Bro.
and these two niggas just started like going at each other, bro, just yelling.
Oh
Like
yeah, the
one
niggas
nigga
that was
was
going
talking
bitch for
about
bitch.
yeah, it was like, hey, nigga, my bitch better than yours. Your bitch ain't shit. The old fat turkey neck looking ass bitch. Like, why
That
back?
nigga said, that nigga said, post your LLCs, nigga. Post
Yeah,
your
nigga.
LLCs,
He
nigga.
was like, post your
He
credit
said
score right
what?
now. If you got a higher credit score to me, I'll give you a band right now. Like, oh my God, bro. It was nasty work.
So are
I
they the type of niggas that dress like my son is my king, or my
I
son
don't
my son is my
I
king
oh
or some
couldn't
shit?
man.
see what they
Like you
was
know,
dressed in.
no, in the
I
Abbeys, in the
imagine that
Abbeys.
they had on the loserest of bitch material
Oh
to
nigga,
pull.
they definitely had on some fake Finny.
Yeah, them niggas had on them, and not even a good fake shit. Like they
Yeah, it
got
was
the
like they got it from the Arabs, not the like, wrong part of Asia, my nigga.
right. Like
Wrong part
dog.
of
Like,
went to the
come
wrong
on
part of
now,
Asia. That's not
come
where
on
they
now.
do it. That's not where they do
Why
that
you
manufacturing.
why you got
That's
expertise
crazy.
in your Louis Vuitton, bro?
the
This is the way to time. Like
the V the V's
why is your logo stuttering, nigga? Like Louis
the V's on
Vuitton.
this ain't Ving right.
Right.
I don't know.
First of all, why is the leather not one continuous fabric? And why is you going through the insignia? Why? Come on, dog. If you wear Louis like I do, you know that it is one continuous piece of fabric, and they will never go through their logo.
Ever. Ever. Let's see what else dries it up, man. Because there's a whole bunch of shit that was
Oh, side on the
get.
wrestling shit. Sloan don't know what I'm talking about. You seen what AJ posted earlier about how the pretty bit like there's some pretty women that are in the space, that'll fuck with the wrestling, and then they just can't ever show or post nothing about their fandom or their opinion on something because niggas get in the comments and it ain't even a thirst trap. She could have been like, so and so needs to win the Royal Rumble. And then somebody
Shut up,
was like,
bitch! Ain't nobody asked for your motherfucking opinion.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, why don't you watch this?
What?
You should watch wrestling in Finland. There's so many better people here. Or what did he say in there? The girls or the dude said to the girl, "I'll teach you about wrestling in the bed." Nigga, when does that ever work? Like
Wait,
you
Yo,
what?
what?
niggas are so gross. Niggas are
Yes.
Nigga,
gross.
that don't even work on my wife.
Niggas
Oh
are
God.
gross, bruv.
If
He
I'd be
was
like,
talking
nigga,
about
you
yeah,
want to
like
wrestling? I'll teach you wrestling in the bed. My wife would be like, nigga, go sleep on the couch.
oh God. And then talking about like, oh, you should watch this. Or you should she didn't ask for tips, nigga. She just thought like this, and this is why they don't talk about it. And the bad bitches never want to come in and be open about their fandom or want to come in and talk to us. It's like you
And
drying it up now.
that's the crazy thing, because y'all know how the spaces used to be. We'd have
Yep.
like 50 people in there, and most of them women. And then we
Oh
let
yeah,
the
we was
weird
at
niggas get a
60.
mic. We let weird niggas get a mic, and then they used to be, oh my God, I can't wait to see you and your girlfriend together and this, and this. Aren't you gay? Aren't you gay? I can't wait. I'm like,
And
dog, chill out. Y'all are just, as
drying it
soon
up.
as y'all see a WWE or an AEW star in one of these spaces, right, just relax. Just relax. Don't be a creep.
And they
That's
just want to
it.
talk about regular shit. They want to talk about regular shit. They're
Just
not trying
don't
to
be a
talk about
creep.
regular storylines.
Right.
And
Like,
I want to be like, y'all scaring the bad bitches. No, y'all scaring the regular looking ones.
right. Like
You can't never scare the ugly ones. The ugly ones gonna always be there.
they're like, bitch, I'm here too.
No, wait, chill out. You gotta chill because you sounded like the ugly fat girl. And I love the ugly fat girl. The ugly fat girl is the coolest woman on the world because she knows she ugly and she knows she fat and she just want to hang out with you and have a good time. And that bitch be funny as hell.
Oh God.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
You got an ugly fat girl that you know right now. If she called you and was like, "Hey, bro, let's hang out," you going to hang out with her because you know you finna have a good ass time, and she might pay for the food. She
Might.
gonna have some alcohol, and she gonna have a bag of weed,
They
and her
always
kids
have the
gonna be
best plugs.
and her
Like
kids
where
gonna
the
be at
weed
her
so
mama
good?
house. So y'all
Oh,
finna
like
have
why
a
is the
time.
weed so good with the fat chick though? Like you ever notice that?
Yo.
Like she got the pep the shit you ain't even heard of. Like oh nigga, this is fruity booty pepper. Like
Wait, did he say why the fat girl got the best weed?
because you be trying to figure
Oh,
out they
bring
be trying
back
to
body
date you.
shaming.
They do.
They
They
be
do.
trying to date you over. She just opened the jar and you be floating in the air like
Like,
them old
god
commercials where the
damn.
cartoon smells the food and they just levitate towards it. Like this, like the aliens came down, actually stopped by her crib, gave her some of the moon rock, like from Venus, and just dropped it off. Like I ain't never even seen crystallization. Like they're crazy. Why aren't you
Yo.
selling it? Why aren't you like you could be rich?
My
Why are you
fucking
giving this to
stomach
me?
hurts. My fucking stomach hurts because I got a
You be so
homegirl.
high, you can't even move. You just hit the weed. She got you stuck. You just stuck there, like
Yo.
paralyzed. Like
I got a homegirl right now. That I'm talking as soon as someone was like, you know you got one in the tuck. I was like, yeah. And then Marty goes, why does she always got the good weed? Listen, she did, bro. I remember one time she did this is my homegirl. Shout out to her. She knows exactly who it is. I know I apologize, but she will laugh this shit off. And like went to go hang out with her and we're just going to kick it because she lives up by the airport that I usually fly out of. So went up there, hung out with her, went got some food, and then end up hanging back at her crib because she had like a bunch of different bottles. She's like, yo, I just got this liquor, just got back from da 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 da, you should try it. So I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Get to her house, nigga. When I tell you, she went to like this magical space above or to the side of the fridge, got this like small mason jar out. And when I tell you, I opened it up, it immediately, I can't remember what the SpongeBob episode was, but like he takes the lid off, or he's looking at the leaf blower, and then the leaf blower, he turns it on, just starts blowing all in his face. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. As soon as I opened it, like,
he was like, wait a minute,
nigga,
time
when I
out.
tell you, I took two
And you had
hits, two hits, and that was it. I tapped after I was like, you know
this
what?
nigga turned away from the mason jar like he had gnats in his
I
face.
was like, you know what? That shit. I was stuck, nigga, in the couch, sitting there. She just brought me food, and
You just
I'm just
staring at
sitting
the
there.
bowl of
I'm
cereal like
laughing, watching TV, bro. It was
That's the
hilarious.
best time.
Oh, it was the best time. I had a great time. Fucking, you know what's crazy is she also is a songwriter and
oh, for
she
sure.
knows you, like knows of you, Marty. So that's why I knew you were legit when she was like, nah, I was in studio and his name came up because this person worked with you before, I think, or y'all were in the same studio. So yeah, that's why
Might
I
have
had to say all this to say that. But I
for sure.
digress. Also, ladies, y'all can get, and I say this, pause before, but like Sloan said, when y'all was in there talking about some personal shit that like you should not share in a space that could be
Nigga,
used against you in a court of law.
your baby daddy could have been on the burner page listening to you talk all that.
My
CPS could have been at your
nigga,
house
They
before
was
you
giving
logged
it
on.
up.
my nigga, like it's certain stuff. I love it that y'all, woman and like all this other shit that y'all be doing on the fake, because y'all don't really rock with each other like that, let's be honest. But when y'all like fake besties for like 2 minutes, oh girl, you're so pretty, we should be friends. By the way, I cooked my coochie for like 3 times, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, yeah, I hit Control Alt Delete on on a few babies. What, ma'am? And she was like, she came out and said, "Yeah, I hit Control Alt Delete on a few babies, and my baby daddy don't know about most of them." I was like,
Oh,
"Yo,
and then was like, yeah, so what? And then like when you accidentally automatically got drunk in the same time frame, was
He
like
was
we were like,
drinking during
you
the
might be a
space.
little tipsy, to like, oh, this bitch is wasted.
You ain't even. You ain't.
Yeah, no.
What
When it was like
is
you were
you
dragging
doing?
words, man. Like, what are you doing? You all
bruh,
right?
I was entertained for 8 hours off that shit,
Nigga, do you know that somebody asked her in another space, like, are you autistic?
bruh,
Wait, what?
bruh."
Wait. What?
Wait. The number of times they asked her, "Are you drunk or are you dumb or are you slow?" was hilarious.
Nigga, when she got into it with that girl from that's a Kentucky Wildcat fan, and that's all she
Bruh.
could keep saying was like, all right, Kentucky, and then went off on a whole like cuss out rant about
Oh, where are you
shit.
from? You sound
And
like you from Nova Scotia.
like, oh my god, no, bitch, you ain't even had, like, they were doing the mulatto
Bruh,
wars, which was crazy. Like, you
bruh,
ain't even mixed, bitch. You want eighth.
you're
You
one
Oh
what?
tenth.
my
I was
God.
like,
Wait a
yo,
minute.
this is
Did they do the star
entertaining.
racism?
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
they of
God.
course
Why did
did.
I
So
miss this?
they bonded over star racism.
Oh, that's how she pulled it back in. She's like, but not if he a Pisces. They was like, oh,
Yo,
yeah, you
the
right, bitch.
star races,
Period.
bro. Yeah, I cussed somebody out immediately because yeah, I can't mess with him if it's a male Virgo,
Oh, I mean, I will give her props for answering our original question. She
yo,
answered
I
the
will say
roster
that.
question.
Yeah, you
She the
know
only
what?
one that gave a real answer.
This is also the thing, dude. This is the one that really makes dick go like soft satin. You dig what I'm saying? When bitches try to act like too cute, like, nigga, I know you were a whole super thug. I just went down your media. You had like, you said date night. You posted a picture talk about date night. It was 2 blacks, a 12-piece from KFC. It was also like some grip socks, a honey pack, and a half drank bottle of hen. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
going to
And not
have
it
a
wouldn't even be
funky good
SOP.
time.
It wouldn't even
With
be SOP.
right, with Hypnotic. Like, I don't even know where the fuck they still
Oh, whoa, whoa,
serve.
whoa, whoa. They
Hey
was
guys! I just
smoking.
want to let you know. I just
Somebody
want
got
to let you
pregnant.
know. All that shit bagged me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would have totally been back.
Oh no,
Don't
they
get
was
me
on the
wrong.
If she
oh
What
no,
had
I'm
somebody got
$40
pregnant.
in there too, I'm
what I'm
gone.
saying, my nigga, what I am saying, it was like when we asked the question of, hey, ladies, what would you have in your starting 5? Obviously, for those that are listening, we're talking about from last episode when we were talking about having a starting 5, the different types of people that you would have in your starting 5. So not
Sloan, you know
like,
who we talking about too.
yeah, just the characteristics of a person. It doesn't have to be like their entire embodiment as a person, but it's just like somebody, that, for example, person might get too drunk. that person is not going to be in your starting five. They got to go sit on the bench. But it will be like, you know, for a guy, the fat friend that got the jokes and can keep the party going. There
So
we go.
women
So
don't have women don't have friend groups like that. I don't know why
oh
you
my
always
gosh,
men think
yo.
that women just do that. We just come together because we all have emotional trauma because of our mothers, sisters, and aunties, and we come together as a group and we just genuinely vibe. We
The
don't do
dick
stuff like
is
that.
drying up.
Oh my God. Like I just answer your question. Like we don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I don't have that kind of personality.
It took
Blah blah
it
blah.
took it took the remedial drunk bitch to answer the question to come in because she was like, "Oh, okay, I
Oh
feel
God.
better." And it was like, "God damn, dude! Like,
And then
why
you
do I
notice
feel
the
like?"
other one started answering honestly after she did it. There was a
Yeah.
couple that stood on their high horse, but there are other ones that was all quiet and reserved. The moment she gave a real
Oh
answer,
my
okay, so
god!
yeah, it's probably me. It's like, see, it only takes
Like,
one. It's the hive mind.
and when you bitches start saying y'all got trauma, like, who the fuck don't, bro? Like, as soon as I hear when I hear keywords that I heard in 20 fucking
That's
three,
like when niggas, you know what
oh
that
my
is? That's like when
god,
niggas say
get
that they hood is the hardest.
ah.
Like, you don't know what happens in my hood. The same thing that happens in every hood, nigga. Your shit is not mutually exclusive.
I'm triggered.
Everybody got trauma, nigga. Stop it. You know what? I'm gonna start using that in the next space. Like, listen, I'm triggered right now. I have trauma.
I'm gonna just start doing what they do.
As soon as you start getting
Look,
space races on me and start talking about the stars, it's like, listen, I have trauma because
I
Uh,
received
I
that.
I dated somebody that was a fire son,
their moon,
fire son
their
Leo.
yeah,
She's like, I dated a
their
fire
moon
son.
sign.
Bitch, that sounds like you dated a felony.
Hey,
Yeah.
and then you, how do they switch it up? How do you get two
Uh,
signs now? She was like, oh, I got an Aries moon sign, and then
I'm an
my sun
Aries
sign
moon
is.
and a
eh,
Jupiter ascending.
bitch,
Like, what the
you get
fuck? Like,
you
my
get two
nigga.
signs now. How in the fuck? You was born in 1 month on one day.
It's
How?
like, so you went back in the almanac and figured out where the moon was at when you were born? Like, and you, oh, okay. Let me show you about your astral chart. Like, I get it, but god damn it.
Oh my
That's a
God! You
fact.
But
know this
That's a
is based
Lord,
fact.
off of stars
Lord
that aren't
have
even there no more.
fucking mercy. Like, who the fuck doesn't have trauma in today this day and age? Okay, we live in a country that tells you it's the greatest, but we sit like in worse positions than third world countries when it comes to education, fucking job retention, and we sit number one in incarceration and what we spend in military spending. On top of that, especially if you are a minority, there is some type of generational trauma that has befallen you or your ancestors or your people in some way, shape, or form. You probably dealt with a whole multitude of shit before you turn 10, right? But then when y'all get into these fucking spaces and y'all start talking, it's like, god damn it. I go into like
It's like who
Facebook
can
or
out trauma the other person in there? It's like, oh, I'm gonna out trauma you. It's just like
I can,
you bitches is
yo,
crazy. Stop.
like the trauma one ups. Oh god, I swear to God, bro.
Those are the
It's like
best.
I
Those are the
immediately want to just
best.
start headbutting drywall because I can't take it. You know what I'm saying?
At that
Or
point, I'll just be like, bitch, maybe you deserved it because the way
or
you're talking right now,
oh my god, I see why he did it. Jesus.
like
Hey,
I would have
yo.
went got I would have got cigarettes and not came back too. Maybe you're the reason
uh,
why he went to his other family.
yo, I see why that nigga cheated. Like, god damn it.
And
See
then
his
they
other
never
his
take
other way.
accountability for it.
Yeah, his other
Uh,
family, they don't treat
yeah,
him like that.
well, you shouldn't talk to a woman like that in this space. Oh my god, my nigga. I mean,
Hey, hey,
I go to TikTok
like his other
spaces.
woman respects him.
Yeah, I go to TikTok spaces.
His other kids act right. His other
Oh
kids
my
know how to
god.
behave.
I'm gonna be so misogynistic all 2024. I just don't give a damn. Like like the
Oh
accountability is
god.
crazy. Like, but when I go into these fucking TikTok spaces, my nigga,
There's
I
TikTok spaces too?
yeah. When they have TikTok
Okay.
lives, right? And then they're
Okay,
doing
they
like
need
live
accountability
discussions.
buddies.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Like the most delulu ass bitches are on fucking TikTok groups. And then when they try to say some shit that really wasn't shit, and then they're like, yes, girl, speak your truth. Oh my God.
So
So
they
do you
said something
normally
common sense.
fucking like my nigga? It's just the shit they be saying, like these words and catchphrases all trigger the fuck out of me. It's like
But if he fucks, he won.
speak your truth, queen. Like, do you just lie normally? instead of like not saying shit out loud, like, yep, all right, cool, hurt, you're like, you know what
You
I'm
don't
saying?
understand the trauma. Men ain't shit
Oh my
because blah blah
God.
blah
Then I'm
blah
like,
blah
it's
blah blah.
so difficult being a woman. It's difficult being a human being.
I
Period.
wish I
Point
could
blank.
sell feet pics and pay my rent. The fuck?
Man,
Like,
man,
nigga,
booty
on
hole on
my
display.
soul, on my fucking soul, bro.
You
All
don't even gotta
Whole
flip a real
butthole
dick.
on
You
you
literally
bitches,
could
display.
go grab something plastic from the store and get in front of a camera for 5 minutes and pay your rent, and you really out here complaining.
you niggas
Bro,
bitches could
I tell
fart in
him,
mason jars, bro, and
Does your
sell it.
job description say you got to be able to lift 20 to 80 pounds? No, you just hop in front of the camera, your webcam on your laptop that you still making payments on, and then you start criticizing the world. Like some
dog,
people just
look,
want to watch the world burn.
Oh man,
look,
if y'all don't stop crying in fucking spaces where nobody can see you or your crocodile tears, that also kills it. Like when y'all, I just need a moment.
You know, niggas are all up in my DMs and always in my DMs with that shit, but the ones that you respond to, if your cat, you don't get to say shit about niggas in your DMs if your Cash App is in your bio. If you a link in bio, chick, get your money. I'm not gonna begrudge you for that, but you can't be out here, you know what I mean, throwing stones. That ain't like the glass is cracked. The windshield got a crack all the way from one end to the other. There's no fluid in the wipers. You can't do stop. Stop it. You ain't changed it. Like, you don't get to act smarter than everybody else or act higher than mighty if your check engine light been on since last summer. You show no initiative. You just stop it. These niggas on the internet don't care about you. If that's your persona, get a new one.
Oh, nigga. You know
oh God,
what really dries up the coochie is when like a bitch shares some trauma and then, well, actually, it might do both, right? It might make, I know for sure, my dick goes soft when a nigga jumps in and wants to save this bitch that he does not know from Peter, Paul, James, or John, or Matthew, or Mark.
That's
You
the
know what
nigga
I'm
that
saying?
hit the Cash App because it's her birthday.
Oh my God,
It's my
dude.
birthday. Say it if you want.
They just had to finesse you real quick out of that quick
Oh,
$20, bro.
you not gonna tag me in that bottle? You know I paid for it, nigga. How do you know it was your $20 that did it? Like,
No, there is 8 other niggas. There's 8 other niggas that help pay for that whole
you
experience.
paid for the group dinner. Like they ate Wingstop off your dollar, nigga.
Damn it. And then she had the audacity to put boss bitch.
bro, she wasn't hungry. That was for dude that just got out.
Yeah.
Oh
She had to put
God,
some
her
money on his
penthouse.
books.
That
Yo,
nigga is eating all the top ramen in the
yo,
world for that week,
this
and
nigga
you pay
simping
for
right.
it.
His nigga simping right now to bitches that still fuck dirty water niggas.
Hey,
Shout out to my man House.
oh
Shout out
Next
God,
to my
topic.
this nigga cooking the spread. He in there whipping it up, cooking it like a
oh,
stir fry for the gang because she done hit the JPay with your money.
and he got a boyfriend. God damn it. Oh man. While we are here, fellas, before we get up out the way, once again, shout out to all the sponsors, Dr. Dabber, 710 Labs, Luke Belair Champagne, Grow Gain Inc., and who the fuck am I missing?
Sexual chocolate.
Oh, Sexual Chocolate Factory. Sorry about this. And we got another one coming. We'll announce that in a moment. But fellas, while we were just on the top of scaring the hoes, have you ever been the hoe that was scared to where you had to talk yourself out of
Hey,
some
look.
coochie?
All right, here we
We
go. Here
talked
we go.
about
Here we
this in
go.
pre-pod.
Story time. All right, everybody, gather around. Story time with the big fella.
Hold on, before you get into story time, real quick. Also, ladies, you know what? Respect this masculine bad bitch energy. And you know, if a nigga get a fresh cut or a fresh shave and he wants to go run errands, stop being a fucking hater and you know, feel proud. Take some pride in that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's you, boo.
That's you. That's you.
That's you.
And
All
pay
right,
But
look
for
at
his
this.
haircut
he
and
just
his
need to
shave.
show it off. That's like,
Story time with
What?
the big fella.
yup. Go ahead.
So I went home, right? About a year ago. And I'm hanging out with my little brother, one of my little brothers, and we at the bar and we get invited to an after party.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so I get to the place first, and it's like 5 or 6 girls, and a couple of guys, and I'm in the kitchen drinking a beer, and this girl that was trying to talk to me at the bar comes and starts grinding on me, and I'm standing there. And you know it's rude if you punch her in the back of the head or like push her or move her off of you. So I'm just standing there, stuck, frozen, looking with help in my eyes. Bro, I'm telling you, I was looking like this. I was looking like, hold on, hold on. I was like this. You know how we tell Marty to blink twice? I was over there blinking like a motherfucker, like somebody come get me. And then my homegirl seen it, and she had grabbed the girl. And she was like, no, girl, come talk to me over here. And when she did that, I shot right to the car and left.
Damn.
Did not pass go, did not collect $200. I went home.
I have to go.
I was like, this is why I don't come to after parties no more.
Had to talk yourself all the way out.
Weird stuff happens, and I'm just like, yo, why are you? No, don't talk to me. I'm out.
Like, what are we doing here? Hey, real shit. And then we'll let Marty round this out. Man, listen, back in my, I wouldn't even say heyday, bro. This is a while ago. It was a couple, probably over 10 years, about 15. So I was kind of talking to this girl, and you know, we had been talking back and forth, texting each other, in like, you know, early stages of like talking and shit, right? And so we finally, after, you know, weeks of talking, and we ended up linking up because our, you know, we both worked in service industry, so it was just impossible for us to like find each other or come together because we were just on two totally different schedules. So we end up linking up, and I drove a ways. It's like, you know, when you kind of like, it's on the cusp of, hey, we gotta do a mission, right? It was like 40 minutes, so that's still mission status, but like it ain't 2 hours, bruh. I like, it was a solo mission, right? So it was still inside the time frame of solo mission. And so I go down there, hang out with her, and I'm thinking I'm, you know, pulling up to her place. Well, she was over at a friend spot. So I'm like, okay, cool. We end up kicking it. You know, we have a couple drinks, we watch the TV, we're talking shit, playing cards, and then her friend goes to bed. And I'm thinking, like, all right, cool. Well, you know, if you want to go back to your place, whatever. She's like, nah, I'm gonna stay here. And I'm like, well, your friend's little boy is asleep in the back. And she's got the master bedroom, and there's a couch, but that couch was a love seat. And if I gotta crack you out here on that, we gonna wake everybody up, because yeah, we've been talking too much shit in the DMs, yada yada yada. So we start messing around, and respectfully, you know, when you like, you already committed, but it was it was that tank was a little pungent.
Oh,
So not like the
I
battery.
didn't go. Yeah, this wasn't any fellatio, none of that. It was just like, you know how you like, all right, let me see what we doing. I just gotta check the temp. And
what my man
Like
say,
she just
if
came
she
back
come
from the
over,
gym.
and, what my man say, if she come over and it smell it smell a little bit, let's get musty.
She just got back from the gym.
so I'm
You
like,
headed after the gym.
like, like, damn, like, you know, I was like, hey, what'd you do today? You know, you go work out at all or anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? We did, like, nigga, we have already surpassed the point of like having a convo. Like, she's ready, like ready. The engine is revved up, like warmed up, just ready to go.
You
Out
ain't
And
there
never wished
smelling
to be
like
so congested in your life.
and I just like, you know, backstep. So like, hey, before we get to going, like, how you
her
feeling
back
right
shot
now?
air stank.
Oh, nigga.
That back shot win is atrocious.
It was the front
You
shot.
back,
This was missionary. He was trying to stay away from it. He like,
Nigga. I was
really
already
in your face.
I was there. I already made the mission, my nigga. I was like, my
He
God,
filled up the tank
why?
before you went. He was ready.
Nigga,
He was
I'm
a
talking
honey pack.
about duct tape my dick with a condom.
This
you
nigga had
still hit. Wait,
this
you
nigga had
still went
4
through with the
monsters
mission?
pills and a honey pack. He showed up.
Nah, bro. Nah, this was before I even knew what them were, bro.
This
Before.
nigga went through with the mission and stuff.
Nah, nigga. Just like, you know what I'm saying? She like got that.
Behind enemy lines.
Oh man. Yeah. I made it to safety, but my nigga, it and I know
Oh
she
my God.
yeah, I had to ejectocito cuz. And then what's crazy, it, she like was beating like she let me beat she's on the floor, my nigga, on like whole carpeted area. And I'm like, oh, we ain't got a
Hey,
blanket out here or nothing. I need a cushion
this
to put up
nigga,
between my knees, my nigga. Like, nigga, I
this nigga
got a
A-Hood went
fucking
home like he fell off his bike.
nigga. It was like I went and did a slide tackle on turf, bro, on my
Nigga
fucking
fell off
knee.
his huffy.
Like, you
Off
ever
the
seen when them
mountain.
soccer players score a goal and then they just go knee slide real quick? Imagine if a nigga did that on turf.
Oh my
That's how my
God.
fucking knees felt. It really wasn't that bad, but I was cooking. My goodness. Like,
This nigga
started
had
cooking muffins.
abrasions and
And then when
contusions on his
the,
knees.
the muffins was like, they wasn't muffining the way I wanted to muff them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man.
Couldn't crack the muffin like you needed to.
Nah, bruh. Nah. And I know
Went
she
in there
probably
long
walked
enough.
out of there disappointed, but I was upset. And I
You
left.
felt shame.
I left, bro. I mean, probably hit. And then after, you know what I'm saying? You got a clear mind after you got yours. And I know she was,
Bruh,
damn, you
not
were
you over there. Like, I checked out, but you, you was knocking down the funky fish.
no, bro. I didn't know until I'm like, And then
This
I was
nigga
like,
put,
Nigga, that's why you ain't do the scratch
hey,
and sniff.
I did. I
hey,
did.
hun,
I did.
hey, hun, when you
I'm
take
like,
your fingers out, were your fingernails gone? Like, where my fingernail
That
go?
nigga pulled his finger out. He pulled his finger out, and his
uh,
fingernails was
This nigga had a
white.
full
yeah,
manicure. He
nigga.
had a
I
full
had to
manicure when he
talk.
was done.
Man. She was like, yo, she was trying to like get me there too. And I'm like, I gotta
That's how you.
be up early in the morning. I gotta open a store.
That's how you.
Oh my.
You finger her, and the juices turn to grit.
Yo,
Hey,
not sticky rice.
don't worry, sticky rice. Oh my God, nigga.
And this
The
episode
snail,
of Sucio Boyz podcast was brought to you.
the snail trail's supposed to dry. That shit was still like
This
I
has
mean,
been another
yo,
episode of the
you
Sucio
had to throw them
nah,
Boyz.
panties away. You had
nah,
to throw them
bro.
panties
I
away.
got up out of there. Ah,
Oh my God. Is that your whole is like, nigga, why is my hand breaking out?
oh my goodness. Yo, a nigga checked his finger like the nails. I went, hold on,
He went,
hold the fuck up. Let me check
he's
my.
like, it's under my nail. This nigga picked the stick up off the ground and
Yo,
was like,
if a nigga, the one thing I will say, I did not go run to I didn't like use it. Did I use the restroom? I think I did. That's crazy.
I'd have been taking a whole bath. I'd have been at that sink,
Nah, that's crazy.
washing the shame off.
I know I did. It was an egregious exit, bro. It was an egregious exit. Cute girl, don't get me wrong, but it just, man. And it was too late and I had to go because,
Was it of the bunny variety?
huh?
Was it of the bunny variety or
No, she was just a small little short girl, cute.
She was a nigger.
Huh?
She
No,
was a nigger. Oh,
Mix. Yeah, no mix.
uh-oh. White queen, white bunnies never, black
No,
queens
she was mixed.
forever.
She was
Okay.
mixed too, and it's like nice, nice body. And it was just that I don't know. It was like, damn, was that you know what I'm saying? When you play an away game and like I was like, damn, was she playing an away game? And then she was like on the IR or something. I don't know, but
You didn't read the scouting report.
yeah, I sure didn't. I sure did not. I sure
You're
did
like, oh,
not.
this is a good prospect. This is a good prospect. Let me see
And
what our team is thinking.
it
This is why I
was
say you should have a cat fax. Like cat faxes should be real. You should be able to check that.
nah. Well, also there's a multitude of facts that you need to have. You have to have a cat fax. You got to have a crazy fax. You know what I'm saying? And women are gonna be like, well, I need a dick fax and a fucking crazy fax too. Yeah, everybody's
What
supposed to
the fuck are we talking about, my guy?
have. Talk about Marty's talking about a coochie car report.
I'm just saying before, if you, I mean,
Nigga, the whole fact.
if you go test
You
drive the
gotta know the whole
vehicle,
facts.
if you go test drive the vehicle, you need to know its history just a little bit.
Let
I'm
me
not gonna
check.
know
Let
every.
me see the
You're not
mileage
gonna
on
know
this
every oil
motherfucker.
change,
How
but you're gonna
many?
know if there was an accident
Yeah,
Nigga, I
this
don't
or
care
how
if it
many.
was an accident. As long as that accident don't kill me, I ain't worried about it.
I just want to make sure the power steering still works. You know what I mean? You don't want to get behind the wheel and not be able to turn and crash and burn.
Nigga, that don't even make no sense. Are we talking about cars or women?
If the metaphor applies.
Yo, all right. I'm gonna say it like this,
And
bro.
this has been another episode of Sucio Boyz Podcast. You can catch me at Big R217 on all social media.
Oh, oh my God. Okay. How do I follow that? So, okay. Oh yeah, me and him was talking about this one. Oh, I got permission to tell this one too, so I don't have to leave
Oh
nothing out.
Jesus, no, Marty's about to snitch. I'm ready.
Okay, so yeah, I got permission to tell this one. So this was some years ago, but this was like right after me and the BM like splits done, so whatever. So niggas is learning to get back outside again. I'm outside. I'm chilling. I got picked up. I was flued out.
Oh,
So at the time, yeah. So I was living in Sacramento at the time, and
oh,
been chopping it up with one. I knew her through a mutual friend, and at the
mm-hmm.
time, like I could move on it because niggas was committed and was was doing the
Understandable.
family man thing. You know what I mean? Being a stand up gentleman. Faithful father was out there doing that. So when it opened up, because she was on it. When she found out that the streets were clear, she, oh, how you doing? Yada yada, hit me up, blah blah blah. We chopping it up. She hit me up. The conversations was looking good. She's just like, I was like, well, yeah, next time you come to Cali, like, holla at me, because she was staying in was it Houston? She was out in Texas, so she's like, why don't you come see me? And I'm sitting there thinking like, yeah, right, yeah. Next time I'm in Texas, whenever the fuck that is, I'll hit you up. She's like, no, what you doing next weekend? I was like, no, I don't believe I have anything cracking going on. She's like, well, come see me then. I'm like, she's like, don't worry about it. I got the ticket if you're gonna come. And I said,
Wait,
word?
so from Sacramento, she flew you to Texas?
Yep.
Damn.
Drove
That sounds
from
like
Houston,
just a regular day of my life.
right?
Oh, this.
Yep, rich nigga, right? So, and I flew into Dallas, Fort Worth, and she drove from Houston. It's not that close.
It's
So
four
she
and a half
drove,
hours.
yeah,
I mean, I've obviously he's taking a flight, so she's already started by the time he got up in there. Makes sense.
so it's like she had gotten the little, there was like she got an Airbnb, and at the end I'll tell you because I don't feel as bad about this, but she had gotten the Airbnb that was like in the area because I told her I was only supposed to stay for the weekend. I think I flew out like it was like it was like a 6 a.m. flight on that Friday.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean I
Damn,
usually
she
like
must have really wanted some Marty meat. That's crazy.
on God, so she flew. I got it at 6 o'clock. flew out at 6. I got there with the time difference. It was weird when you jump 2 hours or whatever ahead. Whatever time I fucking got there, I know it was a little bit like afternoon. So she's like, "Yeah, we'll go get some food." So here's the thing. Like on paper, this is like great. She flew me out, fed me. You know what I mean? We just slid through or whatever. And then I just kind of noticed that just in general, like she bad. She's bad. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's up. I'm Birdman hands. I'm like, it's up, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in these streets. Fuck her. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Nigga, I'm out here. You know what I
Everything
mean?
sounds great right now.
Emancipation of me, nigga. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm free. Let's do it. Let's get it, right? And I noticed because when she picked me up, she pulled up in the car. She's a nurse, so take that as you will.
Freak.
You know what I'm saying? But she had a nice little BMW, you know, she pulled up. Nothing like super top tier, but like a good decent mid tier, you know what I mean? So she, you know what I'm saying? She picked me up, fed me, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. Like the vibes was cool a little bit, but then I kind of noticed that like she was like awkward. Like, you know, awkward to the point to where you like looking at it and you just start biting your lip. You're like, oh, I can't wait. Are we done doing whatever we doing so we can go get to what we're trying to do? And then as we get into it, she started drinking, or we're like drinking, and then I noticed she just starts getting more and more and more annoying. And then I don't know what it was. It was like we ate at the same place, and it was just like the breath was just like it wasn't egregious, but it was like a little bit disrespectful. And I was like, oop, that's already kind of a turn off. I'm like, stick with it, stick with it. I'm here now. I'm here. I don't fly back till Sunday. I gotta thug it out. I gotta thug it out. So it's like, okay, maybe if I drink, or I'm like looking for reasons to like get her to like do something. Like I remember I had her take me to the gas station. I was like, yeah, I want to grab a Red Bull. I went and bought some gum. You can see how it
No.
started high, and then it's like
No. Like, so you partying with Yuck Mouth all weekend?
it wasn't like yuck, but it was just like,
It's
And then
tart.
yeah, it was just like. Then I found myself like as she's talking, I'm trying to like look at her teeth. I'm like, how is all this like a pow? And then that's just like, And it's like I don't expect everybody to have the pearly whites or nothing like, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy. She in Texas, they eat good food. I'm not necessarily tripping, but like I bought gum, so I'm like, and she just kept saying like, no, I don't want any. I'm like, and then we get back to the Airbnb spot, and her friends came out. I'm like, wait, then like my antennas start going up. I'm like, is this bitch trying to set me up? I'm like, I know people here. Don't fuck with me. And then her friend came by and dropped off a bottle. She literally just came by and said, "What's up?" Like, did her little scope, gave her approval, dropped the bottle off, and then dipped. So like as we're drinking, and then she's just like touching my face and shit, like whatever, like you just slowly just it's just like going down. She's like touching on my face and shit, and then she's just like talking, and then she had this laugh where it was like And I was like, I'm just getting more and more and more annoyed. And I'm like, okay, I'm not into this. We just need to get going and get it cracking. Like maybe it's just today, maybe it's nerves or whatever, right? I'm already feeling the type of way because like I'm fresh out of like a long-term relationship. So I'm just trying to be like, you know what? I'm feeling like that nigga. I got flown out. I got fit. You know what I mean? I'm coaching myself to stick with it and then go. We get into it. This bitch don't. She's like tensing up and like trying to scratch on me, but we ain't even got started yet. This bitch trying to give me hickeys and shit. So I'm like, oof, the breath was not hitting. So I'm like, okay, flip.
Oh no, not a musty hickey, bro.
No, I'm just like, yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, flip. And then it just smells like liquor and it's like, it's a little tart. And then I'm just like, but this bitch is bad. That's the problem. So I'm like, okay, okay. I'm trying to like, I'm trying to be as shallow as I possibly can in that moment. Like, I shouldn't be thinking this hard, especially after like 5 shots. I should be like, fuck it. You know what I mean? We out here. We in here. Let's get it. And then she turns around. Just picture the worst arch, like whatever pops in your mind when I say worst arch ever. Like stiff, like a scared cat.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then the whole time I'm like in there, and you like are not all the way in, and it's just like moving around all awkwardly and weird. And then I'm just like, okay, we get into it, and then it's just like, okay, we get into it, and then she just stiffens up, and it's like I could feel. I don't know if this bitch is squats, but I could feel she's like squeezing me. I'm like, I, I made like in that moment, you know, when you watch movies and you see the character like slow down and stop, and it's like in their mind, like time is frozen and they're able to get out like a whole monologue, but really only like 5 seconds went by. I'm assuming that that was the case. At this point, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this for 2 days, for a day and a half, 2 days. I cannot. This ain't if this is it, this ain't it. This was like I at that point I'm like convincing myself I'm not ready. I'm trying to figure this out. And I was like, oh my, I'm in it. This was my excuse. I was like, I gotta pee. You're that part turns off when you're in there. That turns off. I was like, I gotta pee real quick. I go in there and you thought I was cheating the way I was trying to sneak my phone into the bathroom. I grabbed the pillow, I grabbed the pillow and grabbed my phone.
Nah.
And I was in there and I called my boy. I was like, hey. He's like, hey, did you
Nah.
make it? Did you land? You land? I was like, hey, all right. I need you to call me in 2 minutes. Just if I don't answer, just keep blowing my phone up. Keep blowing my phone up. Keep blowing my phone up. I'm gonna put the ringer on. Just keep blowing my phone up in exactly like 2 minutes. Just call. Just call. And just sound as distressed as you possibly can. Just say emergency, whatever. I didn't want to like use my kid as an excuse because that's just like poor taste and just shitty. But I was like, just something. Like we didn't have to say what. I was like, just call. She's like, okay, come here, trying to give me like all it was just not the point. So I'm like in there. I faked the nut because I was like, I said 2 minutes. Of course, when you ask niggas to call you to like help you with something, it's CP time. This
Mm.
nigga like 5, 6 minutes, almost 10 minutes goes by. So it's like I'm like waiting from my phone, like trying to stall, and I'm like, fuck. I'm just like, okay, I got to get back in. This nigga's not gonna call. He probably high and forgot. So I'm in there. I had to fake the finish. She couldn't tell. I had the rubber on. At that point, I was like, I'm looking for any reason to get out of it. So not only did I fake it, just not a fair showing. And I'm hoping like, okay, maybe I just look like a lame that couldn't hang. And I was like, I'm sorry. That's all I said. I was like, I'm sorry. And then I started getting into the emotional bag. Like, I'm sorry. I I guess I'm just not ready for this, or it's been a while. I don't know what the fuck I said. Something along the lines of that, just coming up with some reason to just to look ashamed. She's like, nah, baby, it's okay. It's okay. We can try again and blah blah. And then like after I do that to like I I might as well printed out a big ass L and just threw it on my forehead like this to make myself look like a chump, just hoping that like, that would turn her off and make her not want to do nothing with it. Then this nigga called after the fact. Oh my God. Oh yeah. And I'm just where was you where the fuck were you when I needed you, nigga? And then calls with the excuse. So I'm like, I gotta go. She didn't pay for the ticket. Her sister worked for the airline, so that ticket was free. So I was like, oh my God, it's an emergency. I have to get back home. Blah, blah. I'm so sorry. She's like, no, it's okay. Go home and handle your business. Like, she got up. I'll give her props for that. She was gonna get up and get dressed. I was like, no, bitch, you've been drinking. So she called me the Uber. I think it was like a $60 ride. She called me the Uber and I grabbed my stuff and drove him to the airport. And then I paid like the 150 or one something difference so I could move my flight up. And then I had to wait until basically like put myself on standby.
What
And
the
then
fuck are y'all talking about? Like,
Marty just had a
this
bad
story is
time.
going on endless.
Marty
Yeah,
just
y'all
had
know
a
what? I'm out. I'm out. Y'all can
yeah,
have a great night. I told y'all I was out 15 minutes ago. Y'all thought this was
okay,
bad. I'm gonna holler at
okay.
y'all.
Peace. For sure. Peace. Enjoy New York. But yeah, nigga, that as I was saying, that nigga, the Lest of L's, but I was willing to go the distance to get the fuck out of Dodge because I would have had to deal with that the whole weekend. I paid out of pocket with no free trip. I wasn't even there a whole day for it was like I don't it was trash. Like I felt so ashamed. Like I just felt the L. Not that I had to fake the finish and then come up with the excuse to get dropped off. I had to come out of pocket just so I could fly back. And then I still waited like 3 hours to get on the plane to get back home.
Ugh.
That was the first and last time I ever got flued out.
See, you fucked it up, man. You fucked your karma up. Could have got flued out again.
How? Nigga, I tried. I tried.
That's where you just supposed to sacrifice.
Would you have been able to spend the whole weekend?
I don't know, man. It depends. There's so many variables that I'm still uncertain, because it's like she, for the most part, she plus sided me. I mean, if it wasn't really like halitosis, like, because there's, everybody got a little tartness to a little tartar, but you can mask it. Because what I would have done is what the fuck is that shit? Not schnapps. It's fucking something. Not Goldschlager. That would have been a cool one too. Could have kind of, you know what I'm saying? Could have got like a cinnamony taste. Something. I would have done them type of shots. If I knew, like, hey, why don't you get this bottle? It's my shit for real.
I was just trying to get in. I was so ready. I've fast tracked past the lunch. I was so ready to get up in there and get it cracking. I've been waiting for this one, and she flew me out. Once I realized I wasn't gonna get set up.
Damn, damn it. You didn't even stay a whole day?
No.
Hey man, hey. Sorry to hear that for you, King. That's terrible news. I
found out that whoever, some more people popped up, they got it cracking, and so I didn't feel that bad afterwards.
Oh wait, what?
Some more people popped up. I left, so she had some people come through, and I guess they all turned up during the weekend. So I'm sure she got hers.
Damn it, that's a shame, bro. But hey, man, like I said, to each their own. It happens.
I wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. No. Speaking of not being ready, you niggas ain't ready for us to get out of here. We know it, but Sloan's already dipped out because he's got important meetings and shit, and rich nigga shit to do. But for the rest of you dirty water niggas, Marty, where can the people find you?
Instagram, Marty_McFireThanYou. Twitter, M_McFireThanYou. That's THAMU, because you niggas still can't spell.
Yeah, buddy. All right then. A100 Shogun, you already know. You can find me on Twitter, A_Hun_the Shogun. You can also find me on my Facebook fan page, A.Hun.the A lot of people follow me on my regular page now, so I got to figure that one out, because I don't know how I'll be more famous on that one than this one, but whatever. And then also, you can find me on Instagram, A.Hun.Shogun, same as the Facebook fan page. More importantly, though, we appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We in 2024. I think this is week 2, possibly 3, going into 3 right now. And it's just more dumb shit. But, we got to keep y'all up to speed. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. SpongeBob, if you could, before we go, let the people know how much we appreciate them. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for your patronage.
All right, then. Make sure you listen to all the other pods on the network. We drop them every day of the week. We got Aim High. We got Sucio on Tuesday. Wednesday, we usually have fucking It's a Sports one. It's either the Drelax podcast, which I think that moves around between Wednesday and Friday, or it is Sucio Sports. We also have brought back, there's a new collab episode with myself and Dre. We did the Drelax podcast and the Shogun Soccer Sit Down. Sorry I hijacked that, Dre, because I had a whole bunch of soccer shit to talk about. It's been a minute. And the C.D.B podcast is coming back, and actually we got more shit to drop, dude. There's more shit to talk about. We got more people that are coming. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all rock with us as always. For those that have listened up until this point, we will be doing some fun shit. I think we're actually planning on doing a live show with all of us together. We just got to figure out a time and place, and then we'll make that happen. But we love y'all, appreciate y'all. Okay, we are out this bitch. We are holler at y'all next fucking week. Trav. Love y'all. Okay, bye.
Bye.